2 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 8. And you know, maybe I talk too much sometimes. The coaches say, you always say what's going to come up next. What I'm noticing on these SaberCats is when Rodriguez is in motion, they tend to follow his blocks. They tend to run behind him. And this time, they go twins to the left, split right. No, Nico Rodriguez again, tight end. Gets up tight. Man on his right hip and man on the back. And I believe in the back, it's Mr. Flores. And there's a pitch, no, to number 5 once again. Tries to cut back and goes nowhere. That defense, proving why they went defense first, is the Bobcats. This time they bring him back for a loss of 2. It'll be 3rd and 10. 2 running plays, 2 yards, then lose 2. We're back at 3rd and 10. And that's why the Bobcats, I guess, elected to go defense first. It's going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, we got a great start. 3rd and 10 coming up. Once again, Bobcat football tonight. They're the home team. This time they line up a little differently. They go trips to the left, split right. Still number 5 in the backfield, Daniel Enriquez. Rodriguez in motion all the way across the field. We had movement. And it's going to be legal procedure against the SaberCats. So that 3rd and 10 becomes 3rd and 15. SaberCats have gone nowhere but backwards. -5 on the offense. Here we go. Same formation. See if they send Rodriguez again in motion to the far side, to the near side. There he comes. Rodriguez in motion. Sotelo in the shotgun. So we end up with twins right, twins left. And he's back to pass. He's got plenty of time. And he's going to go right up the middle, in and out of the hands of number 2, the intended receiver. That was Justin Cantu. Just a tap behind him. As he spun around, the ball went off his shoulder pads for an incomplete pass. So Bobcats do their job and set up a 4th and 15, and there will be plenty of time for the SaberCats. I've yet to see that this season on the first quarter of a football game for the SaberCats. Here we go. Good football game, ladies and gentlemen. Our prediction might be not that good so far. Here we go. Snap. Punt. Good spiral punt, but it goes out of bounds. Didn't travel far to the north. Went more to the east, but he's still getting a good spot. And he's going to listen to his coach, the referee is. And they goes out of bounds at the 28-yard line. Not bad field position for the Bobcats. So the Bobcats will start at their own 28-yard line. With 10:03 left, it only went 3 and out for the SaberCats. So here we go, Bobcat football. They spread it out. Twins to the right, split left. There is a man on his right behind him. Quarterback, I'm trying to get a number. I believe it's number 3. No, number 2. Handoff right at the middle and mid right at the line, but still manages to pick up 2 yards for a 2nd and 8 coming up. Doing the quarterbacking for the Bobcats. It is number 2, Matthew Cruz. Matthew Cruz, again, the signs. They don't huddle up. They're going from the line. In the backfield is number 22, Benavides. Cruz in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Fake to Benavides. Rolls out. Throws the pass. Got a man open at about the 38 to the 40. And no further than the 41-yard line. But we're going to move those chains. As far as the start for the Bobcats, if you're Coach Leca, as Paul Albright said right now, he's probably saying, ¿Qué más quieres? That means you got a happy coach on the sidelines. All right, we move the chains and we set up at the 41, Bobcat football. Twins right, split left, same formation. Benavides in the backfield. Cruz in the shotgun. Here's a snap. Little handoff to Benavides. He breaks 1 tackle, 2 tackles, and picks up another 10 yards. We'll wait on the spot. They're getting him 9.5. He's going to be a little short of the first down, so it'll be a 2nd and call it 1. 2nd and 1 coming out. Bobcat football right at midfield. Bobcats preparing well for this first few plays of this game anyway. Once again, Cruz shotgun. This time they go with the twins to the left. Man in motion. It'll hand off to Benavides, who's going to get back to the spot of the ball. He's still going to be a yard short. Here comes 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 coming up. Big play. Kind of that play took a little too long to develop. By the time it developed, it was the SaberCats all over the football. Here we go. Big play. People are tuning in. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen. People are tuning in. They're asking. They can't find a football game. You want to let them know where, Nathaniel, right there? And there's a flag on the play, and it was a fake to Benavides. Cruz followed to pick up the first down, but here comes the flag, and it's offsides. They're gonna take the penalty. They only need 1. They're gonna take the 5 because he only picked up 2 yards on the play. So I would step it off and give them the first down, and that's what they're gonna do. So ball will be set at the 45-yard line of the SaberCats, and let's move those chains. Wow. Here we go. Third time they move the chains. Third time they move the chains. I'm sorry, second time. Second time they move the chains. So Bobcats up 2 first downs to 0. SaberCats came out flat, looking very flat on a 3 and out. Here we go. Bobcats, same formation once again. To the left is the Twins, to the right. Benavides right up the right side. He breaks 1 tackle, and that's it. Another pickup of 2 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 8. Both teams running the box except for 1 incomplete pass, so the clock is running, ladies and gentlemen. We're under 7 minutes left in the first. First possession for the SaberCats. They went 3 and out. This is the first possession for the Bobcats. They picked up 2 first downs so far. Same formation, but they go back to the other side with the Twins to the right. Split left. Benavides still behind his right hip. He's going back to pass. And it's a quarterback keeper all the way, and he's got some room, and he gets sandwiched in right at the first down mark, and I believe they are going to give it to him, and they're stopping the clock, and they're moving those chains. Number 8, the quarterback? No. We got Cruz, sorry. Number 8 just has him in front of him like a fullback, like a flanker. Now he comes out to the near side. They go Twins right, Twins left. They're really spreading it out, giving you different formations every time. That's the Bobcats. And here comes the blitz and a little screen to the right side, but read perfectly by the SaberCats, and he goes nowhere. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage, and they do give him the line of scrimmage. We're bringing up a 2nd and 10. Wow, they're throwing it. They've set up maybe the same way, but different ways. They set up with Twins right, Twins left, with Twins only to the left, with Twins only to the right. They faked these guys are giving you all they have. Here we go. Now we're under 6 minutes left in the first quarter. Still Bobcat football. They moved the chains 3 times. 2nd and 10 coming up. They go back to the same formation. Benavides on his right hip. That's on Cruz. Right hip. Twins right, Twins left. Back to pass. Has nobody. Tries to scramble out, but goes nowhere but a loss of 3 yards on the play. So here we go. 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 coming up.
You could see the coaching staff for Vela shaking their hands happy.
Yeah. 3rd and 13 coming up. They were just a change of things, and I guess that's what's getting them here is just changing the things. Here we go, another formation. Now they go trips to the left, split right with I think their height receiver is on the far side, and I see a pass going that way. We'll see. Here he is, back to pass, and he's going to go to the corner. I told you could see it coming, and he's going to have it for a touchdown, Bobcats. Oh, my God, I saw that coming. As soon as he lined up. As soon as you lined up that height, I kind of knew they were going to go to the corner, and they sure did. Made the call before he even snapped the ball. That's why I wonder sometimes, oh, my God, how can you not see things coming? But anyway, nevertheless, these are kids. They're only kids, and you can only tell them so much, and they can only try and do so much. But right now, ladies and gentlemen, it's Bobcat 6. Robert Vela. I've yet to see him 0 down. And there's a timeout on the field. Timeout. Timeout. Bobcats, he said. Let's see. Yes, timeout Bobcats. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I said, I've been surprised so much by Coach Leja that I'm not going to call it a shock. Now, you ask the people in front of me, they're shocked. Because right now, ladies and gentlemen, with 4:45, it is Bobcats 6, Robert Vela 0. Here we go. Point after coming up. Wow, wow, wow. You wanted a game, you got one. Dr. Rene Gutierrez, you wanted to go live? We're live, buddy. And people are enjoying the game right now. Here we go. Bobcat 6, Bella 0, point after coming. Line ready. The snap, the hold, the kick. And it is no good. He hit it a mile. It must have fallen over there on Canton, but there's flags on the field. And it's going to be offsides. Wow. So new life. New life. After you make a miss, the extra point, you're offsides, and you're going to give them another chance. Now, will they go for 2, or are they going to line up for 1? Gentleman's got a leg and a half on him. When Paul Osprey were talking about it, this boy can put it up from 50, 60 yards. He just hit it too hard, and that ball just went crazy to the left. He hooked it. But here comes the second try. Everybody ready? Kicker ready. Snap. Hold. Kick. And this time it is good. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So with 4:45 left here at Florida Stadium, I'm Donald Salinas. You're watching Real Sports. We'll be right back. Bobcat 7, Vela 0. Change the things, and I guess that's in them here. Change the things. Here we go. Another formation. Now they to the left. Split right with their, I think the height receiver is the far side, and I see a pass going that way. We'll see. Here he is. Pass. He's going to go to the corner. I told you. You see it coming.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see what kind of boxing match we have tonight, because let me tell you what, it was the first punch being given by the Bobcats, and took it hard to the SaberCats, right in the chin for a 3 and out. They come back and they put a body punch that almost knocked down the SaberCats to take a 7-0 lead. But in 3 plays later, it's a counter punch coming back to the SaberCats, to the Bobcats, to put the 7 points right back on the board to make it 7-7. So now it's a 7-7 ball game. 4:02 left in the first, and we got a good one. Look, it's already dark, man. The sun was in our eyes 1 minute ago, and next week it'll be all dark. Change of time zone here on Sunday, I believe. Go back. We fall back, right? We're gonna fall back an hour. Here's the kick. Bobcats will take it at the 20 to the 25. Goes backwards to the 23, where it'll be first hit, and flags all over the field. We got flags all over the field. Let's see what's going to happen. They might go back even further.
Flag at the 30, flag at the 37.
Yeah, and flag at the 23. Now they're kind of putting them together. That's where it happened. So let's wait and see what happened. Here comes Ontiveros is the guy. I don't remember his name now. Ontiveros, our head ref, making the call. And it's pushed in the back by the Bobcats. So that's going to take him back 10 more. So instead of starting in decent field position at the 20-something yard line, they're going back to the 13. Oh, by first 10-10, Bobcats now at their own 13.
Well, they're not number one for nothing, don't it?
It changes the perspective of the game so much, the field position. They started over here at the 28 last time, and they opened it up. Now, there they are, stacked up in the middle. What much can you do when you're that close to the end zone? Here we go. Benavides, up the middle. He's got some room, and he's going to pick up 10 yards on the play. Are they going to move the chains? Let's wait and see. No, second down, 2nd and 1. Wow, he's running hard, and he runs hard. I mean, we've seen Benavides for maybe 3 or 4 games already, and that kid can go. And if he gets tired, believe me, their backup ain't too shabby at all either. Here we go, same formation, stacking it up in the middle. Benavides looking for some room. He might have gotten what he needed, but no, they're saying 3rd down. Big 3rd down coming up, ladies and gentlemen. It'll be the biggest 3rd down of the game so far, even though it's only like our 3rd or 4th 3rd down. It's going to be a big one. 3rd and 1, ball at their own 22. Trying to move them chains is the Bobcats. Vela trying to stop him from moving the chains. Here we go, big 3rd down coming up. Watch a long count, watch a hard count. And here we go. It's going to be Benavides, and he is midway behind. He lost 2 yards on the play.
4th down, but you know they're going to go for it. They have no other choice on this play.
No, they're gonna punt it. You can't give it to the SaberCats there. There's no way. There's no way you're gonna give him a 20-yard a field. There is no way. But like I said, Leja surprised me so much that he wouldn't surprise me if he had a fake punt. But go for it straight down, I don't think so. But you never know. Here we go, back to punt. He's at about his own 10-yard line. And he's going to punt it. And it's going to take a Bobcat bounce. And it's going to take a Bobcat bounce way down to the 39-yard line. Not a bad punt from the 10 to the 39. That's 51 yards there on the punt from the 10. So 41 net. Not bad at all for the Bobcats. But it'll be SaberCats getting the ball for the 3rd time. We'll see what they can do on their 3rd possession. They're going to have it on a short field. Look at the field position there. I mean, it started the other way around. Now it's turning to SaberCats side as far as the field position, because they're starting at their own 39-yard line. It'll be first 10-10. Flores back in the game. Twins right, twins to the left. Here comes Rodriguez in motion. Trips to the right now. And it's a pass to the opposite side of the field, fall incomplete. Sotelo throwing a little behind the intended receiver. That was number 8. Ozzy Garcia. Falls incomplete. It'll stop the clock. We have a 2nd and 10. 2:05.
And it is a big game. You know, it's bringing everyone out of the woodworks. Down there I can see Greg Selberg from 956 Sports within the Edinburg Vela coaches.
Yeah, I see him. All right, here we go. Same formation. And he lines up to put up 3 on the right side. That is Rodriguez in motion on every play. This time it's going to be a screen to number 5. Rodriguez gets a block, and he trips on his own. Good block by Rodriguez. A good block by Mr. Justin Cantu also.
Way to get himself back up on that one, though.
Yeah, he lost his footing. And you know what? He still made it to the first down. So we moved those chains. We moved the chains
here now. They started off at, what, the 20? The
39. 39. They got their 10 yards to the 49, so they're almost at midfield. Same formation. Rodriguez once again sets up to the trips to the right. And this time they moved
Someone jumped early.
Yeah, about 4 of them. 4 jumped early. So everybody took off except the center. So I believe it is an offsides.
Against the SaberCats, that's going to be something that at the end of the night, if they end up losing this one, that penalty will be what they remember.
Yeah, well, there's been a few already, and it just started. That's the 3rd flag against them. All right, so they set up on a 1st and 15. Now ball back at the 44-yard line. Same, this time they go twins right, twins to the left. Rodriguez once again in motion to set up the same formation. Trips to the right. Same formation, same pass. And this goal is only going to go for maybe 3 yards, no more than that. It'll bring up a 2nd and 12.
You know something, though? They're still running the clock.
Yeah.
He ran out of bounds,
Well,
but the clock's still running.
They stopped the forward progress. When he starts winding the clock, as soon as they hit him, that means he stopped it on forward progress, not on going out of bounds. But we're down to 55 seconds left. Here we go, twins right, twins left. See if they stay at that formation now. And they do. Here we go. And it's going to be a handoff to Flores, who's looking for a little room, breaks 1 tackle, and that's about it. Still manages to pick up 4 yards on the play, 3 yards on the play. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Less than a minute to play here in the first quarter. You know, don't it? You have to really say, wow, Edinburg High has something going on, because we've seen them play a couple times, Edinburg Vela, and usually by now they'd have another 2 touchdowns ahead of their opponent.
Yeah, they sure would. And it all started with the crowd across the field. You can see a lot of people here, and it's that Bobcat pride that Leah has brought back to Edinburg. Here we go, back to pass. He breaks
near
almost
quarterback
got
sack.
Yes, and then finds Rodriguez on the outside and tries to hurdle a player, and just picks up another 3 yards. He needed 8, and he picked up 14 yards on the play all the way down to the 35. So let's move those chains.
He only needed to get down to the 41, and he did make it down there to the 35. So about an extra 6 yards.
Yeah, and that's going to take
in addition to that first down.
That's going to take us into the quarter, ladies and gentlemen. So with 1 quarter played here at Richard Flores Stadium, it is right now Bobcat 7, Vela 7. We'll be right back. Second half, second quarter coming right up.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
All right, here we go. You tell me when. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to action. Start the second quarter. It's 1st and 10. Ball at the 35 of the Bobcats. I think we moved early, but they didn't blow the whistle. And he's got a man wide open. He hit him at the 25, the 20. There's the block, the 15, the 5. Touchdown. The SaberCats. I'm sorry, I almost said Bobcats. Touchdown, SaberCats. And that was a great developed play. And the coaches in the Bobcat side cannot believe a flag was thrown because even I thought there was movement on the right side. Nevertheless, great developed play. They set it up so perfectly. Even the defender turned around, there was a blocker there. He said, forget it, I ain't going to get to that guy. So he lets him go. But that was a great call there for a 35-yarder for a touchdown. Here comes the point after. A hold, the kick. And it is good. So, ladies, quickly, let's hit some sponsors because you know what? This game's going so by quick. With 11:50 left now, it's SaberCats back in front. 14-7 over the Bobcats. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Shirts or jackets that you want Master Stitch. Custom embroidery and screen printing are what we do. Any logo or design, great quality at the right price. For shirts like this, it's Master Stitch. 2500 US 281 Edinburg.
The bonds we create with our pets can be powerful. A man's best friend really isn't just about dogs, but about any animal companion that brings us joy and unconditional love. Losing a loved one is heart-wrenching, but losing a pet can be just as difficult. Unconditional love deserves unmatched service, which is why we offer pet services for those special pets that become a special part of the family. We serve all the members of your family.
Broke down just a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Not much, but they bended. They didn't only bend, they broken twice. We'll see what happens. This time it's going to be a short kick to the 20. Oh, he fumbles the ball. Picks it up, breaks one tackle, and he's going to manage to get to maybe some, and the flag comes out. We'll see what the flag's going to be on. And I believe number 81, telling the ref, come on, that is Mr. Alanis. Little shout out going out to Mr. Coach Alanis. Saw him today at lunchtime or at breakfast time, Mr. Alanis. Little shout out going out to you. And your boy number 81, Ricky Alanis. Wish him the best, man. Good seeing you, Coach. All right. Ontiveros giving the call to the refs. We can go tell the Bobcat coach. Now he's going to give the option to Coach Campbell, the SaberCat coach. So it's been a great game so far, ladies and gentlemen. It's a 14-7 game. It was the Bobcats who struck first, and then it was the SaberCats, and 3 plays got on their board. Then they held them the next time on a 2nd and 1. They made them punt, and it didn't take them long to put some more points on the board. And it's against the SaberCats. And he's caught in a face mask. And then he's going to count him back. So it's went both ways. Personal foul the other way. So they offset, and it's going to be 1st and 10. It's going to be Bobcat football, and this time they'll start at a decent field position at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. We got how much left?
Let's go ahead and get a shot of those lights over there on the Bobcat side. You can see the fans trying to get their Bobcats going.
What about that? The 80s or qué pasó? Like disco lights.
Yep.
We got disco lights going on in the student section of the Bobcats. It's been good, eh? I can't wait till we're gonna go. I want to go down to this crowd, and then before
then you're gonna make your way down to.
I'm gonna make the way down to the field, and you're gonna have to help me with a few plays.
Yeah, you'll drop the mic there also for halftime, so that we can hear both bands.
Okay.
Down
you're
at
gonna
the
go
field
get
level.
it though.
I'll go get it.
Okay, yeah, because Donut can't go up and down the stairs too many times, buddy. And what I'm glad is all this stuff stays here till tomorrow. So anyway, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Back to action on the field. It'll be Bobcat 1st and 10. They have it at the 24, trying to get back in this game. Right now they're down 14-7. They go trips to the left. We still got Benavides on Cruz's right hip. We got a man in motion. Fake to the man in motion, give it to Benavides to the far side of the field. He's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 15. Good run. Good yakety yak. He said Pablo Alsbury. A little shout out going out to Mr. Alsbury, Mr. Brewster. There's a good run. Let's talk about that yakety yak. He takes it from the 25 4-yard line all the way to the 45. Despite no. There's 45-yard line. Wow. That's a 26-yard run. ¿Quieres más? Dice Pablo, ¿qué más quieres? All right, 11:33 left. Bobcats, they move the chains. They set up 1st and 10. Man in motion, that's number 11. He sets up next to Cruz. Fake to 11. Benavides kind of the same play. This time he gets stripped up behind the field, behind the backfield, and he's going to lose a yard on the play. And I believe that was number 42. Yes. Number 42 on the tackle. Little shot out going out to Mr. Ian Ochoa on the tackle. I hope I got it right. It was 42 or 32, so let's give Ochoa and Matthew. Here we go. Twins right. Split left. There goes number 11 again, motion. He lines up on his right hip. Fake to him again, and Benavides again. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage. Nope, he lost another 2 yards. 3rd and 13 coming up. From a 1st and 10 to a 2nd and 11 to a 3rd and 12. They're keeping it at 12. Clock is running. 2:20 left. 10:20 left in the half. Still SaberCats 14, Bobcats 7.
And it's plays like that help you to see why Edinburg Vela is unbeaten so far in their district.
Yeah, good defense. They attack the ball. Back to Patch. He's got nowhere to go but to take a sack for an 8-yard loss. So it'll be a, here we go, Pablo. We got a 4th and Brewster coming up at the 34-yard line. After picking up 26 yards on their first play, Bobcats looking good. They move the chains. They get 26 yards in one play. They got nowhere but backwards 11 yards. So it's a 4th and 21 coming up. Wow. Back to punt is the Bobcats. They're at their own 20. They're lined up at the 23. Takes forward to the 25. Oh, whistle blown. Let's see what happened. What happened before the play? The play didn't really happen. So we got legal procedure by the Bobcats if they stop the play. Let's make sure we can get the ref, the guy in the white cap. What's he saying? I can't see. Yeah. Legal procedure, Bobcats. Taking back another 5, so that becomes 26. 4th and 26. That's a Pablo 4th and checkpoint out there. Little shout out going out to the Edinburgh Transportation Department. Mr. Rigo joining us in the booth. Little shout out going out to the bus drivers from Edinburgh that make it all possible to get these kids to the game and home. Bobcats punt. It's going to be a high punt in the air. Everybody asking if we get away. And it takes a neutral bounce straight up in the air. And that's where the SaberCats will take over. We'll see if they can put more points on the board. You're watching Real Sports Live. We'll be right back. Who'd you come with, Rio?
Monster Car Wash has it all. Bring your ride and we'll make it right. Save $5 on the Golden Monster Wash with your ticket stub. Interior wipe down, vacuum, and polish. Relax and grab a bite while we make your ride look new again. That's the good stuff. Monster Car Wash, number 1.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. SaberCats trying to get on the board one more time. They start off 7-0, but they come back and put 14 unanswered. Right now it is 1st and 10. Ball at their own 43-yard line. A little flea flicker, and read by he's got a man wide open, and they in and out of the hands of number 5, and he had it at the 15-yard line. He battled it, a little tip drill, but couldn't come up with it. That was Enriquez. Daniel Enriquez came out with a huge play of 57 yards and taking it to the house, but falls incomplete, so it'll stop the clock with 9:05. Wow. Very well developed play, guys. These guys they're starting to click on all cylinders, man. And when you can make plays like that, work that good, that means you're doing something right. Here we go. Bobcats trying to get the ball back. 2nd and 10 coming up. Ball at the 43. Handoff, that is to the fullback, who breaks up one tackle and manages to pick up 6 yards. It'll be a 3rd and 4. I want to make sure I get his name right. That is Alvarez. Aaron Alvarez. That's quite a bit of the carries for the SaberCats during the games, and they gave him 5 yards on the play. 3rd and 5 coming up. Good crowd. I mean, I don't see any empty seats. On this side, it's a smaller side than that side. That side you see a little bit of seats, but great crowd on both sides of the field. Here we go. 3rd and 5 coming up. Ball at the 48-yard line. 49, I'm sorry. And flags all over the field. And we had movement, and I believe he's aiming at number 7, pointing at 75. And Tyler Bailey, I hope it wasn't you, but he made it sound like if it was you, and it is a legal procedure. So that 3rd and short 5 becomes a 3rd and long 9. Call it 10 maybe. Now, 3rd and 9 coming up, 3rd and 9. Ball back to the 44-yard line. Here we go, 3rd and 9. Trips to the left, split right. Shotgun formation. That's Othello. And he's got Flores on the backfield. Nico changes sides. Flores blocking. Back to pass. Nico wide open at the 50 and takes it to the 40. He was down, or did he fumble? It's a fumble on the play after trying to get some extra yardage. Ball came loose. So Rodriguez fumbles the ball and turned it over. And it's going to be Bobcat football at the 39-yard line. Wow. Don't know if Rodriguez was shooken up on the play, and he is holding his arm. No, he says he's fine. All right. Fumble on the play by Rodriguez after picking up the first down that they needed. So it'll be Bobcat football. Turnover. Here we go. Twins to the right, split to the left. Oh, offsides. Free play. Contact was made. When contact is made that bad, you can't give them a free play. That's if there was the...
While we're waiting on that, let's go ahead and take a look at that fumble.
Okay. We're going to go back on that fumble. They needed 15. He got the 15 and more. As he tried to get more, the ball comes loose. There, the ball comes out. Good call. Good call. And he didn't argue it, so I guess it was a good call. All right, here we go. Back to action. 1st and 5. A free 5 yards given. SaberCats flags are killing you. Or you're keeping the Bobcats in the game. Here we go. Low snap. He's going to pass. Nowhere to go to, so he's going to tuck it in and maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. So we'll pretend they got 5 yards on the first play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 5 coming up. Shout out going out to all the transportation department, Mr. Barbosa. If you're not here at the game, I know you're tuning in, man. So you're missing a good one, but you're watching it at home. Relax, kick back, turn on the TV, connect the computer. ¿Y qué más quieres? Al rato we'll call a lady and we will ask her to turn off the lights. Here we go. Twins to the left, split right. And Benavides on his right hip. They're trying to get the SaberCats to jump one more time. This time they get back. Change of play. Audible. Omaha. Sounds like cluster C. Never got the play off. So we have a delay of game. So now the Bobcats are hurting themselves with the flag. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 coming up. Ontivero says, run the clock. They run the clock. Ladies and gentlemen, we're down to under 7 minutes left in the half. Here we go. Bobcats, 2nd and 9. Ball at their own 40-yard line. They must get to about the 49-yard line if they want a first down. Back to pass. And he's just going to tuck it in, and it's a backward pass. That was a dangerous pass. He threw it backwards. Barely got it to Benavides. He lost 2 yards on the play, but that almost fell short, and it wouldn't have been an incomplete pass. It would have been a live ball. Bobcats avoid disaster there. 3rd and 12 coming out. Bobcats, after getting a turnover, knew live, but couldn't do nothing with it. So it remains a 14-7 ball game. Here we go. Trips to the right, split left. Benavides on his right hip. Still with quarterback is Cruz. And another flag. And one more time. Yes, one more time. Take another 5 back. So Paul Osbury, once again, 3rd and Brewster. 3rd and 18 coming up. So, these guys, and again, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, guys, this is a big game. This is a big-time game. The fans, the crowds here, it's packed. We had tailgating on the Bobcat side. We had tailgating going on the SaberCats side. And it's just a big environment, great football, and these players look up in the stands, and it is packed. Here we go. Timeout. Timeout being called by Coach Campbell. I think what he's seen is how much time is being coming off the clock. He decided to take a timeout. So let's take a timeout ourselves. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Oscar Salinas, your school board member, and I'm here to wish all the staff at ECISD a glorious 2018. Thank you for everything that you do for our kids. You guys are tremendous. The ECISD family is one of the greatest families in the educational business, and thank you again. Wish you great luck. God bless you, and let's have a great 2018.
If you drive a truck, we're looking for you. Rollins Transportation is now hiring non-CDL drivers for FedEx ground delivery routes. You must be 21 years or older, have 1+ year driving a 15-foot or larger box truck, have a clean background check, a clean driving record, and be able to provide a driving employment history. There are multiple open spots available. If you have what it takes to be part of our growing team, don't wait. Call, text, or email to apply today.
And a little screen to Benavides. We missed a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. We missed not much at all. But they needed 18, and he picked up. Wow, he picked up, I want to say.
It's a 4th and 7 on the board.
4th and 7 on the board. So he picked up 9 yards, somewhere around there. So not a bad play, but they needed too many. He needed to get to San Manuel. Llegó a Fayetteville nomás. So they're going to be short one more time. And Bobcats set up to punt one more time. And it's a lot of time for these SaberCats to try and put some points on the board. We got 4:44 left. Clock running. Good. Oh, my God. And it's going to be a fake all the way. And he's got some room, and he's going to get there, ladies and gentlemen.
I think he's going to be a yard
No,
short.
he made it way over. He made it by 2 yards. So we're going to move those chains. They let everybody come in except the left side of the field where they blocked, and that's where he followed. And they needed 7, and he picked up 10 yards on the play. So move those chains. We move the chains, and it's going to be 1st and 10. That'll change everything, ladies and gentlemen. Ball now at the 48-yard line of the SaberCats. And we're down to 4:15 left in the half. Here we go. Twist to the left. Split right. Hand off. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Oh, now they're going to give him forward progress of a yard. It'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Wow, what a game. We got a good game going on, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, we're at Florida Stadium. You're watching Real Sports Live. We're bringing it to you live, audio and picture. Tomorrow we'll be just watching us, hearing us on audio, and you'll watch us an hour after the game. Here we go. Twist right, split left. Benavides still behind Cruz. Shotgun formation. Fake the Cruz, back to pass, and it took too long. Oh, another flag on the play. And first of all, he lost 7 yards. Now let's see what the flag was for. Got a flag on the field. Holding against the Bobcats. They're going to give the coach to decline, or what he wants to do. I think he's going to decline. It'll bring up a 3rd and long. Holding offense. Penalty decline. So it'll be a 3rd and 17 once again. 3rd and 17, just as the last time they had the ball, but they got 9 and then faked it. And went on to get the first down. Let's see what they're going to do now. Bobcats line up. They go trips to the left, split right. Benavides right behind Cruz. Shotgun formation. Here's the snap. And again, nowhere to go but a loss of 6 yards on the play. So that 17 is going to become 23. Now that's a little too far to take a chance on. I'm pretty sure we're going to see a punt this time. But we'll see it now with under 3 left. We're at 2:50 and the clock is running.
Bobcats got the ball to start the first half, didn't they, Donut?
No, they deferred. Remember, they played defense.
So
and
they have an opportunity here at the beginning of the second half
they'll get the ball first.
Come back.
Yeah, to do something. And they're pretty well adjusted team. But they both are. They're both playing second half teams. But
Timeout.
They just took some more time off the clock. That's all he did. He said, let's take the 20 seconds we can off. Let's not give Vela. Let's give Vela less time. There's still a lot of time left for Vela though. So it's just gonna be a quick game, a quick timeout to try and get Vela not much time on the clock. So we're gonna stay on. Let's just stay on the air and talk here for a minute. Nathaniel, what do you think we've seen in the first half? I'm impressed as far as the Bobcats. I'm not impressed on both sides with the flags.
I'm impressed with that score on that scoreboard. Keep looking at it, 7-14. It's a lot different than
what we've been calling all
any
year.
game I've seen out here at Richard R. Flores Stadium.
Right, that's a good game, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, both teams have kind of killed themselves with the big flags, and on the other side, both teams right now are trying to make a big play, and they're both a little spinning going on their wheels. Here we go, back to punt, and it goes nowhere but up in the air and to the sideline. So, another flag.
Charlie Brown kick on that one.
And yeah, Charlie Brown.
Oh.
Yeah, you could call that, but I don't think that even got back to the original line of scrimmage. But we have a 15-yarder. Who's it going to be against? Or are they going to upset? Let's wait and see. Because the ball didn't even get to midfield.
That's the thing. When it comes to flags, it doesn't matter if you're last place in your district or if you're first place. Those flags at the end of the day are going to be what ends up hurting you the most out of any football game.
Yeah.
That and injuries.
They're trying to talk out the flags right now. So let's wait and see. And it's going to be against the SaberCats?
Looks like that. They're moving the SaberCats down the field.
But it was a dead ball foul, so they're going to get the ball. They're going to get the ball, but it's going to move 15 yards back. That's what's going to happen. All right, so once again, they hurt themselves with 15 yards. It's a lot further getting the ball at your own 40. I mean, at the Bobcat 47-yard line. Now you're back to your own 41-yard line. Here we go. First and 10, SaberCats.
With 2:23 left to play here, that's a hard part when you get pushed back 15 yards.
Yeah. And different formation for the Bobcats. Number 22 running the ball this time to the far side. Breaks one tackle, and that's it. Gets driven out of bounds.
And up for the first down, it looked like Donut.
No, he's going to be way short. He only got about 6 yards. It'll be a 2nd and 4 coming up. Number 22, a new running back. That is, McKinney. Kevin McKinney on the run. Here we go. It'll be a 2nd and 4 coming up. Different formation. They just go split right, split left, and he's got 2 men in the backfield with Nico as a little flanker. And McKinney, once again, this time breaks 2 good tackles, and he picks up 7 yards on the play. He needed 4, so let's move those chains. We move the chains, and I believe it's only going to be to to stop the clock till we move, and then we get the clock going again. So we're down to 135 and counting. 135 and counting, ladies and gentlemen. This time they go a different formation. They go floated back in the backfield. Got Sotelo in the shotgun. We got Rodriguez in motion to the near side of the field. We got trips to the left. A little screen to number 5. Rodriguez, good block. And another good block, and finally gets taken out of bounds. So it'll stop the clock, but it picked up a good 8 yards.
And if you're the Bobcats, that's not what you want to do. You want to keep that clock running, as that clock is your best friend right now.
Yeah, and we still got 2 timeouts. A lot of time left. 1:18 left. We got a 2nd and 1 coming up. What a great, Rigo, what a great view, eh? Nice, very nice. Perfect night for football. Here we go. Twins right, twins left. And we got Flores. Back to pass. Sotelo. He's got a man open. Oh, in and out of the hands of number 2. Justin Cantu couldn't hang on there. So it falls incomplete. Wow. So, and again, ladies and gentlemen, I like to call that a free down. That was a free down. It was a 2nd and 1. Hey, let's try and get something big. If we don't, we'll get the first down here. But let's see if they get it. Flores in the backfield. Sotelo has him on his right hip. It stops the clock with 1:11. And it's going to be a big pass, not a short pass. Oh, there's flags all over the field. Now, this is not the NFL. You're not going to get the ball there. You're just going to get 10 yards, and you're going to move the chains and get an automatic first down. The Bobcat defender thought there was no way he was going to catch up to him, so he just laid a hit on him. I said, I'm going to hit him whether he catches it or not. He hit him a little too early, so they're going to get 10 yards, and they're going to move those chains, and they're going to set up 1st and 10, but the ball will be set at the 27-yard line.
And it only ran 6 seconds off the clock, though.
Wow, you're right. You're right. And I can't believe they threw that pass. They threw that pass with a 3rd and 1, thinking they're going to go for it on 4th down. So it'll start the clock when the play starts. They got trips to the right, split left. Back to pass Sotelo. And he's Nico in the end zone for a touchdown. Okay, we got a flag on the field, but after fumbling the ball and giving the ball back to the Bobcats, if you want to, come back yourself and do something good, what do? You catch a pass for a touchdown of 20 to 23 yards. But there's a flag. There's a flag on the field. And it's going to be against the SaberCats. Wow. And it's going to be a big one. 15-yarder. Wow. That 23-yard reception for a touchdown by Nico Rodriguez. Call it back. And now it's 1st and Las Milpas. 1st and Las Milpas coming up. We got 1st and 25. You don't know, Mas.
I'll tell you what, though. If you're Coach Leja, you're happy with that call.
Are you ever? Here we go. 59 seconds left. Sotelo once again back to pass right behind him.
Quarterback
and he got
sack.
hit. And he got sacked. And he lost the ball. But it was number 75. I'm going to give him credit for being heads up and landing on the ball. That was Bailey, Tyler Bailey, landing on the ball on a loose football. So it'll stop the clock on a timeout by the SaberCats. You want to stay on the air? Let's stay on the air in this good ball game, ladies and gentlemen, because after this possession, I'm going to go down there, and I'm going to ask Ms. Salinas to stay on me, because when I get to the student body, I'm going to let them know that they're live all over the world. What do they got to yell for? All right? Ms. Salinas, I'm going to go to the corner of the SaberCat student body, and we'll see what we can do there. All right? And these guys still have a lot of time, though, ladies and gentlemen. 46 seconds is a lot of time. And they have one timeout. The only thing that's hurting them is a 2nd and what's over there in that side of Mexico? ¿Qué está de aquel lado? Está Reynosa y luego. That's a long way to go, man. Dice Rigo. Dice Rigo que es 2nd in San Fernando. ¿Qué tal? They're going to run into those people that are trying to get over here. Here we go. All right, back to action. Trips right, split left. So Othello, it's a backward pass, and it's a little pitch, and there's nothing. Oh, and there's a fumble. Did he fumble? And it went nowhere but backwards. So, you know what? You want me to try and break my work down? And I'm going to be calling the play or not?
Huh?
Are you ready? I'll call it down.
Let's do it.
All right, I'm going to be on. Make sure you can hear me.
Hey, bring the mic back with you, man.
Bring the what?
Bring the mic.
Oh, bring it back or not?
Yeah, bring it back.
I thought you wanted me to leave it down there.
No, bring it back.
All right, here we go. You can hear me. Make sure you can hear me.
We can hear.
All right, we're going to the stands, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to go to halftime. We're going to go to halftime. We're going to take it to halftime right here, ladies and gentlemen. As you can hear the crowd. All right, at halftime, ladies and gentlemen, you're hearing it. It's 14-7, believe it or not. We got to the game. We're live at Richard Flores Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. You're watching Real Sports Live. We'll be right back. Enjoy the halftime show.
X1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times. Celebrating every triumph and lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
Hello, I am Javier Salinas, your school board president. To all the teachers and staff at ECISD, we want to welcome you to and have a great 2018-2019 school year. And for all our students, create those memories and have fun. Go ECISD!
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. A Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Wesco ISD.
Children's Depot, the education station.
Elevate your space in decorative wall panels from Sinlu. Our modular designs fits any size room. Choose from a wide variety of textures and finishes. Artisans handcraft your new wall panels using our exclusive process and materials. Call Sinlu now to beautify your home or office.
The new location for Children's Depot in Wesco is a third facility within our family offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. School readiness curriculum, including science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station.
For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in FAR. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, FAR, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
I opened Alex Oral with the intention to give people in Broadville and those who visit us a very unique experience. experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alexandra, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit hinogas.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nip and Tuck Draperies in downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the workroom. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook or stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown Harlingen.
It's always a holiday at the Restore. Come check us out at 5.
Turn on your mic.
Check. Mic check. We're doing a mic check. Mic check. Are you ready? Ready? Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're live at Richard Florida Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. You're watching Real Sports Live. Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, we are live and we have a football game. The Bobcats shocker, throwing a shocker. They score first on a long pass. We called it before the play. They went up 7-0. It was them coming right back on 3 plays to make it 7-7. It was then SaberCats getting the ball one more time, taking it into the end zone to make it a 14-7 ball game. SaberCats are driving one more time. Nico Rodriguez goes on a 23-yarder, fumbles the ball right before hitting the ground, trying to get some extra yardage. It's getting the Bobcats the ball one more time. Here comes Nico Rodriguez again. He gets a chance to redeem himself. He does it on a 23-yard touchdown pass to the end zone. But no, there's a flag down. SaberCats go back again. So after that, ladies and gentlemen, it was Coach Campbell decided to take it into the locker room. So at this time, here at Florida Stadium, I'm Donald Salinas. It is 14-7. SaberCats over the Bobcats. We'll be right back for a third and fourth quarter football here in Edinburg.
the SaberCats gang are Daniel Carrera, Tony Morales, Peter Garza, Claudia Vela, Danny Aguilar, and Manny Cortez. Principal of Edinburg High School is Silvia Leslie. Representing the school is Dr. René Gutierrez. SaberCats gang would like to thank everyone for their support during this successful marching band season.
We're open Monday through Saturday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Visit us today.
Division I rating at Kingston, and finalist performance at the UIF Area G Marching Contest. Tonight we will be performing our 2018 program entitled Off Center, featuring company faculty, Movement Kanana, Company number 5, Movement 1, and Company number 3, Movement 1 and more, and Movement 1 rotating. Cashmere by Led Zeppelin, Everybody Hurts by R.E.M., and Viva La Vida by Coco. Our drum majors this year are Valley Dallas,
specializing in accessories with top-of-the-line products to bring that special look to your truck in a professional way. Lifts, wheels, and tires, with financing available too. Call today or stop by Truck Tex in Arlington.
Our professional advisors at Employee Retirement Service have been providing financial and retirement planning for many years for employees of different employment.
To help fulfill your retirement needs, come experience the difference with us.
And let's plan your retirement together. Call us at 956-440-8774 to schedule your appointment today.
Life is good when you're in a custom home built by Camino Real Builders. Luxury living done right. Beautiful, spacious floor plans and unique touches you won't find anywhere else. Visit our website to see our model homes or bring your own ideas. Let us build your dream home.
Head to downtown Harlingen for great food, shopping, fitness, and fun. Welcome to Coletti's. Take a break for a quick lunch with handmade burgers, pastas, salads, sandwiches, and pizza. After a long day, have dinner with us where we have over 20 new menu items. Join us for Margarita Fridays and live music Fridays and Saturdays on the patio. Make any day memorable at Coletti's. Visit Colettis.net. Downtown Harlingen. It's where you belong.
Illusions Boutique in Far specializes in quinceañeras, tiaras, jewelry, and accessories to accentuate beautiful dresses just for your daughter. Unique styles you won't find anywhere else. Make her quinceañera the best and come to Illusions Boutique.
If you just graduated high school, are looking to change careers, or to upgrade your job skills, Texas Southmost College is the place to start. With over 50 certificates and associate degrees to choose from, TSC has the career for you. At TSC, you get a quality education that's close to home. Earn a certificate or an associate degree and get the education you need for today and tomorrow's job market.
Wouldn't you like to be in demand?
Register now at Texas Southmost College in Brownsville.
The Edinburg Economic Development Corporation supports our local economy. When you shop local, your money stays right here in the city of Edinburg, creating jobs, paving streets, and keeping you safe. The Edinburg EDC, reminding you to love the locals.
If you're looking for custom hats, shirts, or jackets, then you want Master Stitch. Custom embroidery and screen printing are what we do. Any logo or design, great quality at the right price. For shirts like this, it's Master Stitch. 2500 US 281 Edinburg.
The bonds we create with our pets can be powerful. A man's best friend really isn't just about dogs, but about any animal companion that brings us joy and unconditional love. Losing a loved one is heart-wrenching, but losing a pet can be just as difficult. Unconditional love deserves unmatched service, which is why we offer pet services for those special pets that become a special part of the family. We serve all the members of your family.
Monster Car Wash has it all. Bring your ride and we'll make it right. Save $5 on the Golden Monster Wash with your ticket stub. Interior wipe down, vacuum, and polish. Relax and grab a bite while we make your ride look new again. That's the good stuff. Monster Car Wash, number 1.
Hi, I'm Oscar Salinas, your school board member, and I'm here to wish all the staff at ECISD a glorious 2018. Thank you for everything that you do for our kids. You guys are tremendous. The ECISD family is one of the greatest families in the educational business, and thank you again. Wish you great luck. God bless you, and let's have a great 2018.
If you drive a truck, we're looking for you. Rollins Transportation is now hiring non-CDL drivers for FedEx ground delivery routes. You must be 21 years or older, have 1+ year driving a 15-foot or larger box truck, have a clean background check, a clean driving record, and be able to provide a driving employment history. There are multiple open spots available. If you have what it takes to be part of our growing team, don't wait. Call, text, or email to apply today.
We are this close.
We're this close.
We are this close. Of wanting to making history.
This close to changing the world.
We're this close.
This close to making sure no child suffers a crippling disease
Ever again. This close.
We are this close to ending polio.
Ending polio.
All we need is you.
This close.
If we don't act now, we may lose this chance forever. Help Rotary make history at End Polio.
We're back to action, and it's gonna be. I'm off. I can't hear myself. Nope. I'm off.
It's over here. There.
All right, here we go. Back to action, ladies and gentlemen. Bobcats receiving the football. They'll start at their own 15, I believe. Nope, the 22. Nathaniel, help me out. I'm tired.
Technical difficulty there at halftime. We do apologize for not being able to show the second band of halftime. We do appreciate the band instructors and their assistants, everything that they do for our school districts and our programs.
All right, here we go. Back to action, live action here at Richard Flores Stadium. 14-7 ball game, and it's going to be Benavides to start. And breaks one tackle, try to cut back upfield, and gets a loss of 2 on the play. Be 2nd and 12. It's been a battle of stingy defenses, even though SaberCats had 2 big plays, 2 of 20-some yards. One ended up with a fumble. One ended up in the end zone for a touchdown, but called back on the personal foul, 15 yards. Hands to the face. Here we go. 2nd and 12. Fake to Benavides. Back to pass, and he's going to be sacked on the blitz. Number 33 read it perfectly. Came in from the sides. That is number 33, and let's give him credit. Luis Gutierrez, the inside linebacker, senior, came in with a big play, taking him back. Boy, 10-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 23. Bobcats starting off the 3rd quarter on reverse. Here we go. Cruz back to pass, rolls out. And he's almost intercepted. And that was his number 12. I believe it's number 12. I'll get a better shot at him right here. He's running right at me, and it is number 12. That is Zuniga, Frankie Zuniga, ex-Cougar, almost came up with a huge play on an interception there. Nevertheless, it's going to be the Bobcats from their own end zone. And quickly gets rid of it. Decent punt. And takes a Bobcat roll from the end zone, and it's going to go at about the 48-yard line. So he gets it about 48 yards out, but nevertheless, he punted from his own end zone. So SaberCats will have only 48 yards to go to put more points on the board. Nathaniel.
So we have a great game going on here. You know, it's only 1 touchdown away. But over at Brownsville, Rivera, and San Benito is a 41-8 game over there.
I picked them last week. I told you. Here we go. SaberCats, their first possession of the second half. Let's see if it's a different team. They're coming out. Let's see who adjusted at halftime. He's got split right, split left. He's got a man on his right hip, man on his back hip, and that's who the ball goes to. Number 1, Crystal Flores, who picks up easily, untouched, 11 yards on the play. So let's, on the first play, move those chains from the 48 to the 36. First 10-10. One play, 13 yards.
You know, our camera person said that Edinburg High was a second-half team. Well, in their first possession, they had a difficult time getting anything going here. And Vela still leading this game 14-7.
Yeah. Here we go. We have a first 10-10. Ball at the 36 now of the Bobcats. Once again, it's going to be Flores. He gets 5, 10. And again, picks up 13 yards on the play. He's averaging about 12, 11 yards on the play.
Flag on the play.
But there's a flag. There's a flag, and I believe that's going to be holding Bobcats. Let's wait and make sure. And if it's in the where they're standing, it's going to be from the spot of the foul. But let's wait and see what the call is.
Down at the 27-yard line.
Yeah, it'll take them back. It'll be first down again, but it will bring them back 10 yards. Let's wait and see. And it is downfield where it happened. And they're going to step it off on Tiveros, the head ref. Here comes the call. Holding, offense, 10-yard penalty. And he's going to repeat first down. Well, it brings back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, now, I know that we thank them a lot, but we should thank the school board here.
All right.
And because I just had a Vela coach come over from the other side and tell me, well, there's no AC on my side.
Well, here we go. I'll do that in the split second after this play, and I got them down. I don't even need to look at them. They're a good group, and we'll spend a special thanks to them. And there's a little run to Alvarez, who picks up on first down, on first and 10, picks up 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. Now, our board members we're talking about, let's talk about our president. First of all, thank you very much, Mr. Javier Salinas. Our vice president is Carmen Gonzalez. Our secretary is Mr. Robert Peña Jr., and the members are special thanks going out to Ms. Ellie Torres, who's now going to be serving in the county as a county commissioner. Special thanks going out to you for your years and your family with the school board. Also, Mr. Miguel Mike Farias, and let's not forget our last 2 board members, Oscar Salinas and Juan Sani Palacios. Thank you very much, school board members, and also their other boss, the other boss, of course, is Dr. Rene Gutierrez. Special thanks going out to you all, gentlemen and ladies. There's another flag, and again, ladies and gentlemen, I don't like to use the word sloppy, but if you're in week 10 and you've seen that much laundry on the field, it's not the best game played by either team. Now, we also like to remember, look at the fans, look at the crowd, look at the stands. It's week 10, it's for the city championship. It's a 14-10 ball game, 14-7 ball game, and these are only kids.
Now this is what you have to look at, don't it? We are in week 10. You're looking at the number 1 team versus the number forgot where
6, 7.
They're on the lower half.
Yeah.
But it only allows for Edinburg Vela to prepare for playoffs.
Yeah.
And with such a large crowd at hand, as they'll have even larger in the playoffs.
Yeah, that's a busted play there from the snap on. He's asking the coaches on the other side, was there a receiver inside? Yes, and he went past the line of scrimmage, and he wasn't being pressured, so he just threw the ball away. 3rd and 9 coming up. And what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is these teams, they're rivals, they're city boys. They hang out in the summer. They're not enemies. They're good friends that are trying to beat each other on a competitive game of high school. And you know what? It's a lot of pressure for them. It's a lot of pressure.
That's what UIL is all about.
Yeah.
And Edinburg Bobcats, actually, I went back and I looked, they're 4th, and they have no one even able to touch them. They have 2-2, and their closest one is Edinburg North with 1-3.
Through the hands, intercepted at the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, and out of bounds at about the 32-yard line. That went through the hands. And number 20, better be careful because you will get a flag for taunting.
Looked like 72 got wrapped up in a player there from the Bobcats.
Yeah. No flags on the play, so it's going to be 1st and 10 Bobcat football at great field position at the 32-yard line. We'll see if they can go forward instead of backwards on their second possession of this second half. Here we go, Bobcat football. They come on lined up. Twins to the left. Split right. Shotgun for Cruz. Benavides on his right hip. Here's the snap. Hand off to Benavides to the far side of the field. Breaks 1 tackle. Breaks 2 tackles, and that's it.
That's beautiful.
But not after picking up 5 yards on the play.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that fumble.
The interception?
Yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Okay, here we go. We're going to run the interception for y'all. And I'll keep on calling the play. We got Twins to the left, split right, same formation. Benavides in the backfield. Cruz in the shotgun. Here's the snap. Once again, Benavides breaks through. Finally, a shoestring tackle, but after he picks up 6 yards. So let's move those chains. Oh, my God, we got us a football game.
We looked at that replay. It looked like he fell to the ground, and it flew out of his hands, the Vela player.
Yeah, it went through his hands, but he kind of tripped on himself and went through his hand and fell to the defender. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. We move the chains. Now they're at the 43-yard line. Same formation. Twins right. Split. I'm sorry, Twins left. Man in motion. Fake to the man in motion. Give it to Benavides to the far side. Kind of same area. Picks up 3 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 2nd and 7. And ladies and gentlemen, we yet to stop the clock only on the turnover. So quickly, we're gonna be under 7 minutes real quick before this play goes off. Wow.
And that's exactly what we had in the first half. We had a long running clock. The only time that Vela or Edinburg would call a timeout was for issues with the play clock.
Yeah, here we go. Same play. This time it's up the middle. And he is going hard after the first contact.
Do you
this
see that?
time it picks up. He's gonna move him one more time. Let's move the chains, he says.
It looked like he got his foot wrapped up.
Yeah.
And even with that, I mean, you're talking about a 150-pound guy down there.
Yeah, he dragged
even
him.
with that, you're pulling forward.
He still dragged him on. All right, 1st and 10. We move the ball now to the 47-yard line of the SaberCat side. Defense looks a little confused. I'm not going to lie to you. Here we go. A little cutback to up the middle. Picks up 2 yards on the play, 1 yard on the play, and bring up a 2nd and 9.
And I actually had an opportunity to talk with the main owner of our company, Joe Bowling, and we're talking about having the Bobcat girls basketball team be our first basketball game here on Tuesday at home.
All right. Bobcat Jim?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Watch a pass on the top hand. And there he goes. But he didn't have time, so he's just going to keep it and go up the middle. Oh, and he tries to slide and still gets hit, but doesn't get a flag. But he does get the yardage he needed. He needed 9, he got 11. So let's move those chains. We move the chains. Now the ball at the 35-yard line of the SaberCats. Oh, my God. We got us a game. There we go. Twins right, twins left. Benavides on his back hip. Back to pass. Little screen to Benavides. And a great open field tackle by number 4. I'm going to give him credit. Jesse Aguilar, the cornerback, on the tackle. Wow, good play.
Well, Miss Salinas, I got to tell you, whoever told you they were a second-half team, this is showing what they told you. Tell them we want more information.
Here we go. Here we go. They got twins to the right, twins to the left. Back to pass. And he's going to keep it once again right up the middle. This time he avoids, he's going to slide, but there's a big flag down, all the way down to the 20. But there's a flag on the field, and I believe it's coming back on Tiveros, not leaving his side.
He got down to the 20, but the flag was thrown 20 yards behind him.
Yeah, and it's going to be holding Bobcats. After a big run, it would have been 1st and 10 at the SaberCat 20. It's going to bring up a 2nd and 22.
And that's what this game's been all about, Donuts. It's been all about fouls. Fouls, penalties, flags down on the field.
A lot of laundry going on here. We should have we don't have a dry cleaner sponsor? Hey, tune in, guys. We could have your name on every flag. How's that? Why don't we get a laundromat? Any laundromat you want to advertise, come see Joe with Joe Bowling and at Real Sports Live. And we'd get you on with all the laundry on the field for you, any laundromat.
We need a glass sponsor for the baseball foul balls.
Oh, we got one. Here comes a little screen, intercepted at the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 30, to the 25, to the 22-yard line. And that was number 32 once again with the big play. That is Matthew Brulotz. Matthew Brulotz. That's what I see. What do you see right here? That's a good highlight. That's going to, just when they were trying to get back in the game and tie this game up.
We'll take a look at that replay as you continue on with the next plays that are coming up.
All right, it's going to be SaberCat football. And now, quickly, they're looking at putting this game up. See what happens here. Great play. Read the screen nicely. Picked it off. So it'll be first and 10, ball at the 22-yard line. SaberCat football. Sotelo has Alvarez and Flores in the backfield. Hand off to Flores, who breaks one tackle, breaks it to the outside for another 10. And he's going to get 11 yards on the play, so let's move those chains.
And just like that, a drive that was going for the Bobcats is going to come back the opposite way. It almost went to the 20-yard for the Bobcats, and it's
Could have
going to
been
be
first
on
and
the
10 at the SaberCat 20. Next thing you know, it's first
we're
and 10
down on the opposite
at
side.
the Bobcat 11.
Yep.
Going the other way. Here we go. Same formation. He's got Alvarez and Flores in the backfield. Sotelo in the shotgun at the 15. Hand off to Flores, looking for some room. Breaks one tackle, and there's a flag, and here we go again. There's a Donuts laundromat flag. Laundry on the field.
Well, what's the number for that place?
Oh, we got a man down on the field.
We'll take a quick commercial break, fans. We'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles is your source for vintage, antique collectibles, vinyl records, and more. Located at 206 East Jackson in historic downtown Harlingen, it's Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles. It's a step back in time with a soundtrack like none other. Open Monday through Saturday, filled with memories and more. Forever Memories is for you.
You know, Dad didn't choose a grave.
What about cremation? No, I mean, the kids and Mom don't want a funeral. We could still have a funeral.
Really?
Yeah, really. You mean like memorial service?
With music, a eulogy, pictures, everything?
How about this picture? Oh, sweetheart. Grandpa would love that.
Cremation options for your family by Memorial Funeral Home.
Trevino's Restaurant in Edinburg, now serving quality, fresh, delicious food. Treat your taste buds and enjoy the relaxing atmosphere. Join us from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. every day, Friday and Saturday until midnight. Trevino's.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's gonna be hard, but I'm gonna do it. We had a sad day in Edinburg today. Great, not only to the students, as a coach, as a principal, as an administrator. We lost a great one in Edinburg. Mr. Louis Alamia, may you be in peace. Say hi to my dad. Good friend, good coach, good principal, great administrator. Sad to your family, Mr. Alamia. Louis, hang in there, brother. But to the Edinburg family, we lost a great one, man. But we don't say goodbye. We'll say we'll see you soon. So to the Alamia family, may God bless you all. Here we go. Back
on
to
a positive
action.
note, the player's able to get up, and he's able to get carted off the field, and will be able to start action here as the SaberCats trying to take this one down.
Another flag.
And that's what this game has been all about. That's why it's only a 7-14 game. It's not the usual SaberCat game that we see out there.
I'm going to say who, but there's this guy they call something coats, and there's a lot of commercials, a lot of coats being given out. We could have a great laundromat, man. And like I say, for tonight, it's going to be donut laundry on the field all over the place. It's like if I get home and just take off all my workload and give it all over the living room and stuff. That's what it looks like on the field today.
They get back the injured player, and that'll be 75 for the SaberCats.
Oh, this time it goes against the Bobcats. Number 75 doing good.
75, he's able to get back here. They're checking him out right now.
He recovered a big fumble earlier. All right, so we go to a 1st and 10, and we're going to not only move them chains, they dropped them. That was a dead ball foul. All right, so we're okay. Here we go, 1st and 10. 1st and goal from inside the 10. And it's going to be a handoff to Alvarez, who tries to break the corner and falls short of the 6-yard line. It'll be right at the 6-yard line. It'll be 2nd and goal. Ball now at the 6.
Well, even though the Bobcats lost the ball, the opportunity to get a nice touchdown, they're still not giving this one up. Their defense is really keeping it going every time they have.
Yeah, 3:06 left in the third. It's still SaberCats 14, Bobcats 7, but they're knocking on the door. Here we go. 2nd and goal. Ball at the 6-yard line. SaberCats line up. Sotelo shotgun formation. Hand off to Flores. Looking for some running room. Gets nowhere but to the 5-yard line.
And in for a touchdown. That's what.
No. He got him down over at the 5.
Oh, listen, they tricked me on that
Yeah,
play.
they
I
got
went
you
with
on
the
that
wrong
one.
guy.
You followed the wrong guy. I'm going to send a little shout-out, guys. I'm going to do a little shout-out here. Somebody's calling in, and let me get him down. You okay? He's okay. You're all right. They're just running there, interfering with us in the game. But no, they're not. They're fine. They're right in front of us. Let them enjoy the game. And the shout-out goes, little shout-out going out to Randy and Cookie and their newborn baby, Alexa Ramirez. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Enjoy the game, Randy. Good job, amigo. Here we go. Back to Pat. He's got a man up in the end zone. The ball thrown a little bit high.
The referee caught it. What side is he on? Run, referee, run.
Ball being complete. They'll stop the clock with 2:06. And let's see if the SaberCats have a kicking game.
But he didn't go anywhere.
They do. They're going to try for 3 points, and it'll be a 22-yarder by number 19, Scott Tate. Number 19, doing the kicking for the SaberCats. He's not on there as a kicker.
I think I know what threw him off, don't it? He was wearing a white and black uniform, so the white threw him off.
Here we go. There's a kick. And it is good. All right, so they get 3 more points out of it. That was after that interception. So with 2:02 left, it's now a 17-7 ball game, which we had in Westaco about 3 weeks ago. Wow. All right. It'll be a...
Hello, everybody. I hope you're enjoying the game. This is Sonny Palacios, Edinburg CISD board member. Congratulations to the ECISD staff and faculty for the wonderful AA ratings with the TEA. Students, good luck on this year, and ECISD is the place to be.
For over 65 years, VTX1 Companies has called South Texas home. And that means more to us than just being in a community. It means being part of the community. Through the good times and the hard times. Celebrating every triumph. And lending a helping hand whenever we can. From farm to city and neighbor to neighbor, VTX1 Companies is there, bringing friends, families, businesses, and communities closer together. VTX1 Companies, connecting you since '52.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, back to action at Florida Stadium, where it's a 17-7 ball game now, and it's the Bobcats getting the ball for the 3rd time. here, and the kicker everybody thought he was going to kick the ball, and he just stayed there. There's a high kick, fair catch being caught by the Bobcats.
Down to the
so they'll take a knee
25-yard line?
26. They're going to give them the 26-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bobcats. Not bad field position. Now, can they go forward as a first possession? They went back 23 yards. Second possession.
Well, you got to remember they're still down by 10 now, Donut, versus a touchdown.
Now it's a two-possession game instead of a one-possession game. But remember, if you can get one in and they could get a little close, remember that kicker that we talked about before the game? That boy,
could come into play at the end of tonight's game, and that's what they prep him for, actually.
Wow, let's wait and see. Here we go, Bobcats back on the field at the 26-yard line. Benavides to the right side, breaks one tackle, and goes forward for about 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7.
Talking about kickers, Ms. Salinas was actually telling me in halftime that the gentleman we had up here played for the Cowboys as
a punter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What year was that?
He was working at San Carlos, believe it or not, when my sister was there, and they received a phone call. And believe it or not, I'll tell you the story in a minute. Here we go, Bobcats. Oh, this time they give it for the first time with a man in motion. That's going to be a block. That's going to be
flags all
over the field. That's going to give us time to talk about Paul Osbury, ladies and gentlemen. He was working at San Carlos as a PE coach when he got the phone call. And they announced it through the intercom and said, Paul Osbury, you have a phone call from the Dallas Cowboys. Can you please come to the office? And he went, and he went through 3 games of, the preseason. Before his release, he's won the Super Bowl on the Australian Football League.
Before cell phones, I'm guessing?
Yeah, because they called him.
They called him to the office.
At work, yeah. And then, no, it's not. It wasn't that long ago. Yeah, maybe. No, there were cell phones. It's just that they call you at work. You can't have your work.
It wasn't like now where you buy one, get one free.
Yeah, no. There was a few phones out there, but he's the next Cowboy, man. A big Cowboy fan and good friend of ours. And that boy's huge. He's still this big. He's a PE coach, and he does every exercise, every class with his classes.
That's a man those children can look up to.
And if he punishes you, if he tells the football players or he's the coach for the team, you're late, you're going to give me 10 laps, he'll do those 10 laps with you. He's something else. You'd love to meet that guy. One of these days, you'll get more close. There goes the lights one more time. Bobcats trying to get going, besides backwards. Here we go again. They have a 2nd and 28. Hand off to Benavides right up the middle. And everybody trying to get a hold of the jersey. And that was a 2nd and 28. Now will be a 3rd and 23. 3rd and 23 coming up for the Bobcats. They're going backward. They got nowhere but backwards after the first possession. They went back 23. The second possession, they went forward, then threw an interception. On this possession, they're going backwards once again. They have a 3rd and 21 coming up for the Bobcats. Ball at their 15-yard line. He's going to roll out. He's got a man, and it's going to be caught, but taken backwards. And there's a lot of extracurricular activity going on, and it's going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to happen worse in about a quarter.
Well, the good thing is, Donut, if you're Edinburg, you're looking at, if you lose this game, you're still in the playoffs.
Yeah,
and you're untouchable. Edinburg North has a 1-3 record.
Yeah, no, they're in. The Bobcats are in. It's going to take us into the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. That was a quick one. 12 more minutes right now. It's SaberCats over the Bobcats, 17-7. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live.
Hello, I am Javier Salinas, your school board president. To all the teachers and staff at ECISD, we want to welcome you and have a great 2018-2019 school year. And for all our students, create those memories and have fun. Go ECISD!
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. a Texas school-ready facility with certified teachers and a pre-K partnership with Wesco ISD.
Children's Depot, the education station.
Hey, look, shout out going out to Joe Vasquez. I got you, man. Coach, because they're just shooting themselves. Hey, I'm back to action.
7-17.
All right, here we go. Ready? All right, here we go. A little shout out going out to a real ex-Bobcat. And I'll let you know that. That's a Bobcat punt right there, Vasquez. So shout out going out to Joe Vasquez, Padrino Vasquez. Love you, man. And thanks for tuning in. And it took you a while, man, but you finally got to me, eh? A little shout out going out to La Pryor, Texas. They're tuning in La Pryor. That is Mr. Pepe Jose Salinas. Tune in today, cuz that's a good game. We got us a good game, cuz. We got us a great game. It's supposed to be a blowout. These guys have been blowing everybody out. Their closest game actually has been the score. They won 17-7 against Wesco. Other than that, they averaged 45 or 48, 50 points, 60 points. And tonight we got us a good one. It ain't over though. Here we go. SaberCats, they go twins right, twins to the left. Man on motion. That's number 2, Justin Cantu. Sotelo in the shotgun. A little pass to Justin Cantu. He gets one block and stays inbound, keeps the clock going, but picks up 7 yards on the play. It'll bring up a 7-3. Letting La Pryor know that the people from Edinburg will be arriving there on the 16th and 17th. Watch out, La Pryor, porque van los Bobcats de Edinburg. We'll take a few SaberCats with us. I'm not going to lie to you, and some few Cougars. Even some Jaguars might make up that party, man. But a little shout out going on. Love you all, man. Can't wait to see you all. God bless you all. And that's La Pryor tuning in from the Uvalde area. A little shout out going out to Uvalde also. Here's a screen to one more time, Justin, and he's going to pick up the 4 yards he needed. Picked up 6 yards on the play. It's going to be a 1st and 10. We're going to move those chains.
And now that we have an opportunity, I want to wish Freddie Heredia
there you go.
that he get well soon. He's been sick all week since Sunday.
I had it last week.
Hasn't been able to do any games for us.
And I'm gonna thank my doctor, Mr. Melba Palacios. Thank you very much for taking care of me and making me feel that you need a doctor once in a while. I don't care how scared you are of doctors or stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, I had a scare this past week. And thank you, Ms. Palacios, Dr. Palacios, and the nurse Rodriguez. Thank you very much for your care for me, and I promise you, I will take my medicine as soon as I get home. So thank you very much to them. And talking about Uvalde and then that Freddie, that's Pepe. This guy does our games over there, and the what is it? Southwest Real Sports. Southwest Real
South
Sports.
San Antonio, Laredo,
Eagle
Pass, Del Rio,
Uvalde. All those, that's our guy over there. I hope you get better, and I know how you feel, man. I had a bad week last week and started feeling better. Yes, today was my first day back to work since last Friday. All right, here's another quick pass, and this time read beautifully by the Bobcats for a loss of 2 of 4 on the play. It'll bring up a 3rd down. Ladies and gentlemen, we got us a good ball game, man. We got us a good ball game. We got another caller in. Why don't you help me out with a play? Let me take this call, see what's going on.
Sounds good. It'll be the...
Hello? Hello?
So SaberCats looking to get something going here. Let's see what they can get down at the 42-yard line. And the quarterback with the ball, he's almost sacked. He's able to get away from that sack, take that one down, and it looks like there will be a flag. The fans say there should be a flag against number 5 for the Bobcats, but that's not the case here. We're in the 4th quarter. We're still tied at 17-7, so it's still a wonderful opportunity for the Bobcats, who are number 4 in their district, to learn and see how they're doing moving forward. They're able to.
Yeah, in the NFL, in high school, it's not like the NFL. It's not going to be the pound of the foul. It's going to be 10 yards, and it's going to be an automatic 1st down. That's all it's going to be. It's not like the NFL where you're going to get the ball right where the interference happened. But it wasn't very obvious on that play where he got hit before the ball got there. So it's going to bring up a 1st and 10. We move those chains. And here goes the SaberCats one more time. Driving down the street. And it's Alvarez up the middle, and he picks up 8 easy yards on the play, and there's more laundry all over the field.
Well, as they throw laundry out there, I'll do my favorite part of our game together, which is donuts picks. This time we'll go ahead. We'll leave the camera on the field. Let's go ahead and go over this weekend's games. We have Mission at PSJA.
Mission at PSJA. I gotta go with PSJA.
Edinburg Economides at Edinburg North.
That's a toss-up, man, and I'm gonna have to go. Damien, win your last game, Damien. That's North. Sorry.
Harlingen versus Harlingen South.
Harlingen.
Brownsville Hanna at Los Fresnos.
You know what? They told me to watch out for Brownsville Hanna, but I'm going with Los Fresnos.
Brownsville Pace at Brownsville Veterans.
Veterans.
Roma at Sherryland Pioneer.
Pioneers.
Donna at Brownsville Porter.
I'm going to go with Donna.
And that Donna game is on Saturday, fans. It'll start at 7 p.m.
Are we doing that?
We are doing that one.
Okay.
And let's these are all tentative. These can change. They're next week's. We're looking to.
Next week is going to be here.
Next week we're looking to cover everybody who has a playoff implementing game. These are just our normal stadiums. We may or may not do all these games.
Yeah.
Mackay at PSA North.
Mackay? No, those are this week's games. That's North and Economides is this week. A little reverse being run by the SaberCats, and he's going to pick up at least another 8 yards. North? Jaguars and Edinburg North play tomorrow. The one I tell you that Damon win your last game. Because he's open on
those are tomorrow's. But the Mackay at PSA North starts next week.
Okay, I got you.
That's going to be next Thursday.
Okay.
Who do you pick there?
Who's that?
Mackay and North. PSA North.
I'm going to go with PSA North.
I would go with them, too. They have a real nice defensive, feisty team over there.
Okay.
Mission Veterans at Brownsville Lopez.
Mission Veterans.
Westlaco East at Edinburg Vela.
Robert Vela.
Rivera at Harlingen.
Rivera at Harlingen. I'm going to go with Harlingen. Again, flags on the field, and again, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting ugly. Here we go. Flags all over the field and players, and it's going to...
Harlingen South at Brownsville Rivera.
Harlingen South at Brownsville Rivera. I'm going with Harlingen South.
Miss Salinas, get off that shot. Anything else?
Here we go. And this is not pretty. This is not something we want to see, but this is not pretty at all, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the advertising prices here. We'll forget about everything else going on and take a look at the advertising prices. There on your screen, you have the packages available to you. You have $100 for one team, $200 for two teams, $300 for three, $500 for a whole county.
And that's monthly or yearly?
That's monthly.
Oh, monthly.
$2,000 for every game that we do. 5% off if you sign up for a yearly contract with us. And another 10% if you pay ahead of time.
Now, on the field, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on is a lot of extracurricular activities.
And we'll go ahead and take a quick commercial break.
All right, we'll be right back.
Elevate your space in decorative wall panels from Sinlu. Our modular designs fits any size room. Choose from a wide variety of textures and finishes. Artisans handcraft your new wall panels using our exclusive process and materials. Call Sinlu now to beautify your home or office.
The new location for Children's Depot in Wesco is a third facility within our family offering high-quality education and infant care. Classrooms are filling fast, so take advantage of open enrollment today. School readiness curriculum, including science, technology, engineering, arts, and math. Children's Depot, the education station. For your construction needs in the Rio Grande Valley, check out Hosanna Construction in FAR. Formerly known as Guzman Construction, Hosanna Construction can design and build your home or take care of your home improvements. 802 East Expressway 83, FAR, Texas, Hosanna Construction. Formerly known as Guzman Construction. Call now for free consultations at 956-435-0381. Hosanna Construction, committed to serving you.
I opened Alex Ron with the intention to give people in Brownsville and those who visit us a very unique experience in the area of retail. We saw the need to give people a personal experience that only a boutique could provide. Here in Alex and Raw, what we work for is searching for different pieces, textures we bring from India, from Mexico, trying to make this a different experience. The people to find treasures here in their own valley. It's a pleasure to welcome everybody and making them a part of our family. We invite you to discover Brownsville. You can't miss it.
All right, we're back to action. After all that, they're going to redo the down. It's going to be second and call it 8 coming up, 2nd and 7. SaberCats hand off to Flores. Makes one cut back, and it goes to a pickup of second, a 3rd and 4 coming up. Good ball game here at Richard Flores Stadium, 17-7. Little shout out out to all our board members, our board president, Mr. Javier Salinas. Shout out going out to him. Shout out going out to Ms. Carmen Gonzalez. Shout out going out to Mr. Robert Peña Jr. Let's do a shout out also to Eli Torres, Mike Miguel Farias, and let's not forget Oscar Salinas and Juan Sandy Palacios. Shout out going out to all of y'all, and thank you for letting Rio Sports, our family, come and join your family here in Edinburg School District. He goes, Sotelo back to pass. He's got a man at about the 25-yard line. It is caught for a first down, and we're going to move the chains, ladies and gentlemen, and it'll be 1st and 10. Ball is going to go down to the 16-yard line for the SaberCats. They're driving up the driveway. And it's 17-7 right now. SaberCats over the Bobcats, but knocking on the front door is the SaberCats on a 1st and 10, ball at the 16. Mr. Salinas, I will get back to you as soon as I can.
And this is not only the only first place game going on this week. They also have the huge game in Weslaco tomorrow. Weslaco versus Weslaco East. That's also for a first place spot that they'll be tied with SaberCats.
And this time, for the first time, Flores stopped after a gain of no yardage on the play. That's going to mess up his average quite a bit. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Ball still at the 16-yard line. It's SaberCats trying to extend the 17-7 lead. Down to will be under 7 minutes left. And now Campbell using the clock as much as he can and waiting to send the plays in. Here we go. We got split right, split left. Alvarez and Flores. Flores gets the handoff, cut back right up the middle after he goes to the outside. And there's another flag. Holding on the offense. Calling it on the outside receiver. Montero's getting the call, and it's going to be from the spot of the foul. So bring the ball back, and then go back 10 from there. So that 2nd and 10 is going to become a 2nd, and let's see where they spot it. All the way back to the 24-yard line. So that 2nd and 10 is going to become a 2nd and 18. 2nd and 18. Under 7 minutes left. It's still 17-7. SaberCats over the Bobcats. What a game, ladies and gentlemen. Great game tonight here at Richard Flores Stadium. Here we go. Split right, split left. Hand off to Alvarez, who's going to get maybe a 2-yard. Oh, still going. Came out of nowhere. I don't know where he came out from. They had him at the 24, ended up inside the 20, all the way down to the 19-yard line. Good run. Yakety Yak. See that, Pavel Alsbury? Good yardage there after being the first contact made at about the line of scrimmage. So it'll bring up a 3rd and 13, a pickup of 6 hard yards there. Alvarez comes up the field, and it's going to be timeout by the SaberCats. We're going to take a timeout ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. We got 5:51 left. There's a timeout on the field. It's SaberCats 17, Bobcats 7. We'll be right back.
Children's Depot, the education station, is a Texas Rising Star 4-star facility which is the highest rating in quality care. Open Monday through Friday to 6 p.m. Call today for pre-K 3 and pre-K 4 enrollment.
Hino Gas is a proud supporter of Valley High School sports and academics. We encourage you to be prepared for the fall and winter season. Visit Hino.com to get your propane discount. At Hino Gas, we're here to help. Call us today.
Looking to add that special look to your home? Then stop by Nippon downtown Harlingen. With a wide assortment of draperies, blinds, bedspreads, and more, they specialize in creating exactly what you want. Quilting done right in the shop, in the room. Open Monday through Friday, or call today for free estimates at 956-428-4331. Visit us on Facebook. Stop by 214 East Jackson. It's Nip and Tuck Draperies as you shop downtown.
On the field, here we go. We have a 3rd and 13. 3rd and 13 coming up. And it's Sotelo scrambling to the right field, looking somebody in. Down SaberCats. What a scramble. That you're going to give that to Sotelo on the scramble, working out time. And at the same time, find somebody in the running across the field for a touchdown. So with 5:44 left, now it's SaberCats 23, Bobcats 7. And you know, I got a guest joining me right now. Not only is he a good friend, ex-Bobcat, that hurts a little. We still bleed red and blue, but you got to get credit where credit's due, and that's the SaberCats team right now and this year and the past few years who's been doing great. Right now, about to take a 24-7 lead. Before I introduce this gentleman, I'd like to let you know he's one of our upcoming sponsors, and looking forward to working with you. And Mr. Rene Flores here with Esparza Pest Control. What do you got to offer, Rene?
We got general pest control, we got termite work, rodent control. We do everything under the structural pest control umbrella. As far as the pest control, since 1960, we're now in 3rd generation, and you know we do today what we plan for tomorrow. You know.
Hoy nomás, Rene Flores from Esparza Pest Control with Mr. Adrian Esparza. Mr. Adrian Esparza, we look real forward to getting back to you this weekend. If not next week, we're going to shoot a commercial. And Rene, we not only do homes, we do commercials, we do everything.
We do residential, we do schools.
You're doing schools now.
We're
Wow.
doing everything.
Everything.
We're also on the island, SPI Pest Control on the island. Okay, we do, like I said, you know, guys, since 1960, doing everything under the structural pest control umbrella. One of the few in the state of Texas.
Hoy lo más. So to Adrian Esparza, we look forward to working with you. Thank you very much for giving us the chance to join the family of Esparza with Real Sports Live. I'm Donald Salinas. I got Rene Flores with me, and he's going to join me next week on the Game of the Week with Joe Bowling. I guarantee you we're going to have something else for you from Esparza Pest Control.
Thank you,
Mr.
Donald.
Rene Flores, thank you very much.
Thank you, Donald. Appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to see you. God bless you, brother.
God bless you, man. Take care.
Brother.
All right, that was Mr. Rene Flores with Esparza's Pest Control, and they're going to be joining us, a future sponsor coming in, and hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'm sure he did. All right, I'm saying he liked it. Here we go. So it's now a 3-3 score game, and Bobcats fumbled the ball at the 25, but he picks it up. He makes one tackle to the 30, to the 35, still going all the way down to the 40-yard line. After muffing the punt, it was number 88, and let's give him some credit because he did good on that play. That is Mr. Duron, the kicker, trying to do something with the football, not only kicking it, but running it. All right, here we go. And believe it or not, Maybe 20 people left after that score. But what? It is still packed. Good thing is we don't have to unload anything tonight. I'm going to just unplug the switch and go home because we got a long day tomorrow. There we go. First and 10 Bobcats. 5:36 left in the ball game. And Cruz back to pass. And he's going to be sacked. And maybe a fumble. Nope, ball was down. Man was down, no fumble on the play. And a little extracurricular activity by number 48 on a good play by the SaberCats, but you better watch it. Because if not, you're going to get more Donuts Laundry on the field. That is Sergio Carizales on the great defensive play. Bobcats, clock still running. We'll be under 5 minutes before we get the next play going. And we saw a classic act last week by Coach Campbell by not running up the score, nobody, and actually took the knee 4 times to give the ball back to the other team before the game ended. Here to hand off to Benavides to the right side. He's trying to get somewhere, tries to break one tackle, but then ended up losing yardage on his second effort. Loses 1 yard. Oh, no. Yeah, 1 yard on the play. They're giving him forward progress. It'll be third down. Third down and 14. Clock still running. And this game was still off. I told you 3 scores. They would win by 3 scores. They're up by 3 scores right now. And we'll see if there's going to be more or less. You never know. I've seen some wild finishes by these Bobcats. Believe me. And this time it's going to be Benavides up the middle. Picks up 3 yards. It'll be a 4th and 11. And the punting team, I'm pretty sure, is going to come on the field. Or the Bobcats going to go for it. No, punting team coming in. And I tell you what, these SaberCats come at you fast on the punts. Coach Campbell talking to the coaches to get the offense ready. And I think the Bobcats are going to take a timeout. They're just going to wait for the last 10 seconds, 4, 3, and they call the timeout. But I think they're going to be punting the ball. The main thing to do right there was for them to run time off the clock. But there's a timeout on the field, so let's take a quick timeout. We'll be right back. You're watching Real Sports Live. Huh? We're back. Tell me when. All right, and we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The Bobcats look like they're going to be punting the ball from their own 38-yard line. He's set up back about the 25-yard line. He'll get rid of it from about the 28. There's the snap. And there's a kick. Great punt. Peter Paul Alsbury punt. And the Bobcats will down it. I don't think they saw him touch it, but he had it. So he threw the ball. It should have been there about the 9, but it goes all the way inside the 4, where they'll take over. And he punted from his own 38, and he put it at the 4-yard line. Man, this guy could go. These guys are good. Paul Osbury, you're doing a good job with the private lessons on these Edinburg kids, man. Shout out going out to Mr. Paul Osbury, who joined me before the game. That was awesome, Paul. I hope you do it next week. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, next week, I believe we only have a game on Friday.
We have a Friday game, that's right.
Friday game. It's going to end the season, and it's going to be Joe Bowling, Donuts Salinas, joining you from Richard Flores Stadium. We started the year, me and Joe, and we had Fred here, and this time we're going to finish it with me and Joe. He told me to let the people know. And how many listeners or viewers do we have today, Nathaniel?
1,900 viewers.
Let's get the 2,000. Here's a pass to the 20, to the 25, breaks the tackle to the 30, to the 33-yard line. Oh, and there's a flag. And it might be a face mask. Wow. If it is, just add another 15. And I think Mr. Campbell might be starting to take the knee. Yeah, maybe one more first down. We'll wait and see. Here comes. Let's wait for the call. Let's wait for the call. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this was a. Don't let the score fool you. This game was an excellent game, played well by both teams. Well, I'm sorry, a little sloppy as far as the yards were, as far as the flags were concerned, and the mistakes that were made. But as far as the game we were expecting, we didn't get none of that. It was a better than what we expected. But now they're going back to the 4-yard line. Let's see what they're gonna do. He puts it back at the line of scrimmage, and he takes them back half the distance. Face mask against them. So it's going to take them back, and that 1st and 10 from the 33 becomes a 1st and 12 at the 2-yard line. Wow. And here we go. Sotelo meeting with Campbell on the sidelines. Play clock still not going. Yeah, little coach wants an explanation, and nobody told this guy he's about to go 9-0 and 5-0 in district, and that he's winning with 3:01 left, 24-7, and he's got the ball. This guy plays the game. That's why he is who he is. That's why he's got the record he does, and that's why he's the coach. So, Campbell, with all due respect, you do what you have to, buddy. Here we go. Back to action. They're in the end zone. Ball. And no flags. And Rodriguez in and out of hands. He tried to run without the ball. He had it in one hand, out the other. Fell incomplete at the 20-yard line. Would have been enough for the first down, so it becomes a 2nd and 12. It'll stop the clock with an incomplete pass. Nico Campos came up with a one-handed catch. Throw him a baseball, I bet you he'll catch it. Nevertheless, drop the football for an incomplete pass. It'll stop the clock with 2:57, under 3 minutes left. SaberCats, we're moving all over. Moving back another half, 1 yard, so the ball goes inside the 1. Wow. Mistakes. Kind of a sloppy game today, but both teams, guys, I'm going to be honest, and both teams could have done a lot better with the, as far as how many flags have been thrown. Caleb going on a field trip. Jacob going on a field trip. Wish you well in Boston. Going to Boston tomorrow in La Madrugada. Early in the morning, going to Boston for a school event. Shout out going out to Jacob, JJ, Caleb, and Denise tuning in at the Mercado house. Mercado family tuning in, getting ready for send half of the family to the island, half of the family going to Boston. Jacob, may you have a safe trip. See you soon. All right, here we go. Got some more shout-outs going on. People really tuning in. Maybe we're going to hit the 2,000.
Well, the video cut off. We do want to apologize for that. We started our second.
And intercepted by the Bobcats at the 10. And it's going to be touchdown. No, he stepped out of bounds. Oh, my God. Stepped out of bounds at the 1 yard line. We lost video on with who?
With Facebook.
Oh, Facebook. We're all right. We're all right. We got YouTube and everything else?
We got Facebook up and running, but we missed the first half of the fourth quarter.
Okay, we're all right. So everything's back on.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's hit the 2,000 marks. Here we go, Bobcat football. They score, we're going to get an onside kick. It's going to be football. Oh, my God. First and goal. Ball inside the 1. And here we go. First and goal from the 1. They stay in the same formation. Cruz will probably go to the left. I'm sorry, Benavides goes right up the middle and nowhere. Back to the maybe a loss of a yard. Wow. And I'm expecting a little bootleg or something because that's not going to go nowhere, guys. They're reading that play like a book. Like if they're in the huddle. Here we go. Now they spread it out. Twins to the right. Split left. But Benavides goes up the middle, and it's going to be touchdown Bobcats. So with 1:34 left and an onside kick coming, it is, remember, there's still two scores back. And ready? All right, back to action, ladies and gentlemen. I can guarantee you, here comes the onside kick. See, they had a chance last time of getting it. Well, no, he kicks it way deep, all the way to the end zone. And it goes into the end zone for a touchback, so it'll be 1st and 10. Now, with 2 timeouts left, and the Bobcats want to call timeouts, they could need 1 first down. Now, if the Bobcats aren't going to call any timeouts, they could just take a knee, but let's wait and see what's going to happen because you got to realize they're 2 scores down. Now, if you were 1 score down, I understand calling the timeouts. But if they get 1 first down on you, it's over. But let's wait and see. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. If not, you know what? Bill Reynolds opened the gate. Lady, put on the hairspray, the lipstick, and everything, and let's go. Let's get ready. Here comes Flores on the run to the right side to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 43-yard line. We'll run the clock. We'll move the chains. He's down to the 44-yard line. It'll bring up a 1st and 10, so we're going to move those chains. 120.
They're already dumping out the ice.
Yeah. Oh, it's over. She's on her way. The escort's out there. Bill Reynolds opened the gate. Paul Osbury tell her to go ahead and put on the hairspray and the lipstick. And she's getting ready to turn off the lights. The party's over. Here we go. And it seems to me like here comes the victory formation, and it's Flores one more time, and there's a flag again
on the play. Isn't that the beautiful
number 45? Number 45 holding.
Isn't that the beautiful way to end this game, don't it?
What?
We started this game with a flag on the play. We're ending this game with flags on the play.
Donuts laundromat all over the park all night long. These guys don't understand it's a Thursday. From the spot of the foul. Yeah, I'm going to take a knee. Let's go. Run the clock. Ortiveros. Let's go. Please. And the fans are making their way down. Ladies and gentlemen, it was great while it lasted. It was an awesome game. Don't let the score fool you. It's a 24-13 SaberCat victory. And Coach Campbell looking at the clock. And Ontiveros asking them to run it, but they never did. So I think they should take the knee, and I think they are. So once again, special thanks going out to our board, Mr. Javier Salinas, Ms. Carmen Gonzalez, Mr. Robert Peña Jr., Ms. Eli Torres, Mr. Miguel Mike Farias. Also, why are you stopping the clock? Oh, my God.
He ran out of bounds.
Yeah, he stopped his forward progress way inbounds. And did he stop the clock?
Clock stopped.
Oh, my God. I cannot believe that ref. I cannot believe he made that call. All right, 2nd and 20 coming up, 19 seconds. Snap it and take a knee, please. Here we go. Let's see what they're going to do. That's all we need to do. We were at Oscar Salinas and Mr. Juan Sani Palacios. Thank you very much. There's a knee. Ladies and gentlemen, it was a great night for football. It turned out to be a great game. So from Richard Flores Stadium, it is a final. Bobcats from Edinburg come up a little short, 13. Robert Vela SaberCats 24 tomorrow. We'll be here with the other Edinburg schools. The Cougars going against the Jaguars for tonight. It's the final. 24-13. SaberCats over the Bobcats. So from Ida Salinas, Nathaniel, and myself, Donut, good night, everybody.